a new day, another opportunity to tackle our goals, another opportunity to show up for ourselves, our kids, our family. And then y'all know I say we set the tone and we control the narrative. So another morning for us moms and women to get up, set our intention for the day. Remember I said there are 3 tips that you should start your day with, and that's that glass of water, that's making up your bed, and at least setting one goal for yourself for the day. And you say, well, Tan, there's a whole to-do list. Yes, but if you are starting along the journey of actually creating a routine, getting that motivation going, that momentum, start with one goal for the day. And y'all, I'm gonna do my makeup on live, so I'm gonna be talking, but I'm gonna be doing my makeup while I'm doing it. But I just love mornings, and I say one, I grew up with a grandmother who was a morning woman. Do you hear me? My grandmother would get up, and it's not many times in the morning by the time I get up, my grandmother is still in her pajamas. Like, that was something you just really didn't see very often. So before I do my makeup, y'all, I've already did my cleanser. I like to make sure that I'm adding a moisturizer and an SPF. So I'll be doing that. But y'all, my grandmother, by the time I got up in the morning growing up, my grandmother was dressed. Her bed was made. And she was already, if it was a school morning, my grandmother was already starting my breakfast. I mean, that lady was planned, but it wasn't look, it's planning. She said, hey, I get tan up at this time for school. So that means I'm gonna get up before she do, get my bath, and my grandmother took a bath every morning. My grandmother was a 2-a-day type of woman and more if needed. But she was a very intentional woman. She was going to do what she says she's gonna do. So if my grandma says she's gonna get up in the morning and make a hot breakfast every morning before I go to school, that lady got up. It was like a job. Y'all know we go work for a company, and we make sure we work on time. We make sure we're wearing our uniform. We make sure we're within that code of conduct and all the above. Why not have that same level of dedication to your home and your family? Y'all, listen, let that sink in though, seriously. And granted, we're being paid to do our job, right? But the payment for putting that effort, determination, and code of conduct, we holding it to our family is priceless. It's priceless, y'all. And I do color correcting. So if you have like a darker spots, you go more with the orange color. If you have lighter spots, you go with a green. And y'all, I do have lighter spots because I have a skin condition called it's super long and it sounds made up. Idiopathic glutate hypomelanosis. It's just when the skin starts to lose pigment, and that's sometimes associated with sun damage. So growing up, I was always in cheerleading. I was in band, but I was more of the flag team and dance for the band. So I was always in the sun. And back then, now I'm like, man, I wish I had more sunscreen on. There's things that I learned late, y'all. So now what my kids have on, sunscreen, hats, long sleeve, breathable clothing, if they're going to be in the sun prolonged periods of time. So if y'all see any of my like Disney videos or vlogs or things like that, I'm normally covered up at the bottom with like pants, nice breathable material. But I'm just telling y'all that when you know better, you do better. So make sure y'all are putting on your sunscreen. It's very important for those little ones. But yes, my grandmother was a intentional woman, y'all. Like, I saw that growing up, and I was having a conversation with someone yesterday, and they were just like, Tan, you know what? I love looking at your content because it gives me an insight into someone else's life and their motherhood. You remember, you kind of only know what you know. And yeah, I'm going around dabbing everywhere. You only know what you know. So I said, she was like, well, Tan, did you start doing your content, like my snack boxes, my morning routines, along with when you started content? And y'all know I've always been the type of mom that's going to be on her knees taking my baby their baths in the evening, in the mornings. I've always been the type to iron. I have 3 kids. They all go to school, so I'm ironing 15 pair of clothes on the weekend. I've always been like that. And like I said, I do attribute that to my grandmother, the type of upbringing that I had. But remember, the change in the woman you become later in life is either because of what you saw sometime or what you didn't have. So you naturally want to do better, and there's nothing wrong with that. So you kind of got to define the mom that you want to be, for your children. And y'all, I've been in love with NARS. I used to be a Lancome woman all day. But good morning, Virginia. Sorry, too. I did see that. That's my girl, y'all. Virginia, ride or die, baby. She gonna be there every day. I look forward to y'all coming on. But NARS, y'all, I have been absolutely in love with NARS. I feel like it's a makeup where it doesn't look like you're wearing makeup, and that's the whole purpose. Like, we don't want to look painted, but we just want to look like we put a little effort and intention. You know what I'm saying? So I also love to start with my makeup setting spray, Long Lasting by Urban Decay. So and remember, when you're doing your setting spray, before, during, and after, not just after, if you want the makeup to stay and not be transferring. So I'm going to go ahead and do my before. Oh, and I got lashes back on, y'all. I like it. And I'm like, dang, now I'm back hooked to the lashes. Y'all know I took a break for probably like a month, and that was a rough month. Just trying to work with those strips. But anyway, I'm going to put it on, but I'm trying to protect my lashes on. Okay, bam. Let that dry. And y'all know I'm super extra, so I'm going to always whip out the fan, okay? Let that dry a little bit. But y'all, my grandmother was a morning woman. I woke up to the smell of breakfast sizzling, coffee brewing. The news will be playing because my grandmama is going to watch the news so she can continue to be letting us know what to look out for. So she was always a woman that always was giving you some type of tip. Tan, don't be pumping gas late at night. Tan, when you in the store, keep those kids in the buggy. And my kids were huge and couldn't be in the buggy, but my grandmother was like, who cares, put them kids in the buggy, don't let somebody snatch them. And I always like to apply my foundation to like the back of my hand, y'all. And y'all, who believe one pump is going to cover it? Y'all let me know in the comments. Y'all think one pump is going to cover my face? Because I'm going to tell you, this NARS, it go a long way. And remember, you're not trying to cover your whole face with the makeup. You're trying to kind of like even skin tone. So what I do is I go in with my highlighter, which is NARS as well, if I can find it. And I always, oh, here it is, right in front of my face, which I always put my makeup back in the same place. Y'all, I'm a woman that got to put things back where they go, because when I go to find them, I want to find them. So I normally start with lashes, so actually I'm gonna go there, but I do have my foundation already out and on the back of my hand. But I'm gonna start with my not lashes, my eyebrows. And what I do is I just normally brush them up. And I love this brow brush by Morphe, y'all. I swear by it. I've been using it for years too. And it come with a little end. I hope y'all can see it. Uh-oh, this one's out. And then when they're out, I don't even be wanting to throw them away. I be wanting to even keep them for the little bristles on the end. But where's one that I can actually use? And I hate running out of stuff, y'all. So I'm a woman of I need two. I need two in this case for that reason. But okay, I got something else. This is a Sephora brand. So it probably came in like a kit or something. So I like to just go in. See, it has that little brown kind of color tint. And I just kind of sharpen up maybe my edges, but nothing huge, literally. Like, that's probably all that I'm going to do to that. And from there, I love to go back in with my highlighter underneath my brows. And that's, of course, going to be my MAC. Y'all, MAC. Y'all know MAC is the old faithful. So I go in with my MAC. And my grandmother, honestly, y'all, my grandmother was not a makeup woman at all. Good morning. My grandmother was not a woman to wear makeup. My grandmother got up, made up her bed. I mean, no wrinkles. So she was a very systematic woman. Makeup, but her skincare, she was a woman of skincare routine. So my grandmother had beautiful skin, even into her. Why I feel emotional about it? Y'all missing her. But y'all miss my grandma. And that was unexpected to feel like that. But she gave me so much, so many life lessons. Y'all, I can't believe I'm about to cry. But, when they're gone, you miss them, So just know your moms, your elderly members of your family. Remember, we only get them for seasons of our life. And then we are left with the legacy. And, you know, these are tears of joy. She gave me so many great lessons that influenced the woman that I am, the mother that I am, and I thank her for that. And y'all, she lived a beautiful life. You know, because when I got of age, y'all, anything that I can do for my grandmother, I did. I remember when I was in college, I remember getting my first refund check from college, y'all. And when I cried, my nose turned red, like Rudolph. So now I'm glad I'm doing some makeup. But my grandmother, when I had, yeah, my first refund check in college, y'all. I'm so happy to get that little money. What did I do? I went straight to the bank, put some of that money in there, and I took some and I went out and bought my grandmother a microwave. I'll never forget it. I was so happy that Christmas to come in that house with big gifts, you know. But I bought my grandmother a new microwave, and I bought her the DVD, CD, DVD, VHS player together. It was the combo. And my grandmother used to love to watch like Andy Griffin and her older shows. So she used to have them on VHS. And I was so happy to be able to upgrade her microwave, to be able to buy that DVD player and VHS player for her. So I was always like, I can't wait till I get to that point where I can give back to her for her giving to me. My grandmother adopted me, like legally adopted me when I was 6 weeks old. My grandmother is my father's mom. So my grandmother took me in at 6 weeks old, but I always knew my biological mom. And y'all, she was a force to be reckoned with too. So it's going to be a lot more story times on my biological mom. A lot of people called her Skinny in our family, but like her friends and stuff called her Rose. And that's in my book too. So y'all make sure y'all check out the book Pain, Passion, and Purpose. And I'm going to put a link on my community feed today too to the book. Definitely check it out. I shared a lot of stories within that book, and it was such a healing for me too to share it with y'all. So, but my biological mother was 19, and she was 19 with 3 children by the time I came along. So, and you know, times were hard. My mom didn't have a huge support system either, my biological mother. So my grandmother was like, you know, if you need that help, I can definitely take her and help. And that's exactly what she did. And I was with my grandma's from 6 weeks old until literally I graduated from high school. So that's why you hear me referring to my grandmother as mom or mama. I always called her mama. And even my biological mom, I call her mom too. Mom, that was my mom. And y'all, I look like her. I'm gonna show y'all some pictures too. I gotta post some stuff of my biological mom too on my page. But my biological mom was 4'11". She passed away in 2020 from breast cancer. But she was 4'11", very short. So I got my height from my mom. And everyone always told me that I was my mom's twin. We look alike. And y'all, you know, growing up, people tell you that, you know, I don't look like her. I don't see it. Y'all, I look like my biological mom. I'm shaped like my biological mom. And sometimes when I laugh, I feel like I can even hear her voice within my voice. I'm like, oh my God, I even sound like my mama. But, you know, growing up, it take a village. And I definitely say that that's what it was for me. And granted, it wasn't a huge village. I had my grandmother, my father, my biological mom was always still in my life because my grandmother still made it a point to make sure that we stayed connected, you know. So I always had a little village, you know, that my grandmother made sure that I stayed connected to. And you know, just throughout my life, you know, it took all of them and they poured into me different things that helped made me the woman that I am today. And I thank them for that. You know, my aunts, they were there in the home with my grandmother, of course, it's their mom. And I grew up with my aunt. So we are really almost like sisters. You know, we're not too far off in age. And honestly, there was even periods of time where I lived with them growing up too. When I was in high school, I went to live with one of my aunts for several years. And then I went and back living with my grandmother as well. So I definitely had a little village that poured into me and that supported me. And now being a mother myself, you know, at some point, y'all moms, we do need somebody to help. You know, and granted, it's not always blood. I do believe that God will send you people in your life to help you through the season. So I've definitely had people that weren't blood related that really helped me get through. And remember, I told y'all we're going to spray our setting spray before, during, and after, okay? So I like to actually even spread on, look how Okay, did y'all say the one dot is gonna cover it? What y'all say? So I like to even spray it a little bit on the foundation. And then I like to apply my foundation with a brush. So I even spray my brush. Give it a little spray. And I go in, yeah, I feel like a painter, Picasso. So it definitely took a village, and I thank God for the village that I had, because as a mom now, I know it is not easy. Them sacrifices are real. So now, growing up, I just was like, yeah, we had, our house was clean, furnished, we had meals, anything that I wanted to be in school, and I do mean anything, I was in it. Dues were paid, so my grandmother was that. Remember, if y'all follow me, y'all know I be talking about making a way out of no way. And I learned that saying from my grandmother. That woman made a way out of no way. And I talked about in the book as well that my grandmother, she couldn't read or write. But somehow she was able, if I wanted to go see a friend, and there was before y'all, we had GPS. So somehow she was able to navigate, get me to where I needed to be. I remember helping her like sign up, if I was signing up for school, because she couldn't read or write. As a little girl, I remember filling out paperwork. Oh, I feel that emotion coming up again. But my grandmother, I always wanted to be anything I could to help her, along. And she was a very strong woman. So she would read scriptures from her Bible because there were some verses that she memorized. So I always saw her, always trying, always doing, always cleaning, always making sure that we were good. I even remember times when I was a little, and I remember I had the chicken pox. And when I had the chicken pox, I remember her moving me into my aunt's room, and having me kind of secluded because I had the chicken pox, and her cooking dinner, breakfast, everything, and she would bring it to the room. And I'll never forget, one night I was sleeping, and I mean, I can remember it so vivid, y'all. I remember kind of waking up, how you blink your eyes and look. She was beside my bed, sitting in a chair, just sitting just beside me, just to make sure that I'm okay or be there instead of being in another room. Y'all, that kind of mothering, you don't see a lot of moms doing that anymore. But, remember, we can be that change. We can still carry those type of traditions on, just being there. She was literally by my bedside just watching me sleep. But she always talked about, she lost a grandbaby due to SIDS. So that experience, and SIDS is sudden infant death, and that normally happens in their sleep. And that's normally like at a smaller age, before the age of 1, they're normally an infant. But that experience was very traumatic for her. So it made her just look over her grandkids, because we were the smaller ones, not her kids at that point. It just made her look over us that much stronger. Like, she just wanted to make sure she was there. My grandmother, like I told you, was on the side of the bed, not the bed, on the side of the tub, on her knees and hands, taking us a bath at bath time. Not that, go get in the tub, kids. And then, the kids in there running the water and not taking a bath. No, baby. My grandma was in there, let me scrub your neck, let me scrub your back type of woman. So that's the type of example I had. So just remember, your kids, when y'all hear me saying those kids are watching, it's because we were kids once. So they're watching what we what we do, and they're listening to what we say. And what we don't do as well. So the stuff that you aren't doing, them kids are noticing that too. They're like, well, my mom ain't never did that, or my mom don't do that. So just know that those kids are watching our actions, and know that we are their first role model. I always talk about that. We're not going to let influencers and celebrities just totally influence our kids. And remember, we believe half of what we see, half of that, and none of what we hear. Because remember, things get all kind of misconstrued and changed. But we want our children to look up to us. So even with the beauty blender, y'all, I spray my setting spray. Good morning. And y'all, let me know too if y'all like these morning makeup, like skincare too. Because if so, then I'll be giving more of these skincare talks and story times. But y'all, I just remember my grandmother like pulling a meal together, and whatever, from wherever she have. And I remember my best friend at the time, we moved away. Maybe like literally, if she lived on the east side of Atlanta, we lived on the far end, the west. So I remember, you know, and I sure will, y'all. I'm loving this too for me because I feel like it's a release and a healing. Remember, I told you I need y'all as much as y'all be telling me y'all need me. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all that's on the live right now too. I remember her taking me. I met my best friend in seventh grade because I was living on the east side of Atlanta at that time. And I ended up moving away, but my family made sure that I stayed connected with that friend. Like now as a mom, I see how much effort it takes to make sure them kids stay connected, especially even during a move. I think nowadays we moms can be like, man, there's so much other stuff to think about and care about that you're not gonna be driving a 45-minute drive to take your kids to see their friend. Which granted, I'm the mom that do that, but remember, I now understand, you know, that it was done for me and it made me keep a friendship for over 20 something years, because that friend that she kept me connected with, I'm still connected to that friend to this day. You know, and I also believe that we need to support our kids having healthy friendships and good relationships with kids. Y'all know nowadays you got to value good kids. It's hard nowadays. All kids don't have a good example. So it's not that the kids are bad. I'll just say that not all kids have a good example in which they live and see in their home. So it influences who they are. So if your kids have good friends, then definitely support that. But my grandmother would take me to my friend's house, or if it was to see my sister, because my mom, remember, she had 3 children at 19. I have an older sister and an older brother, and then I'm the youngest. My grandmother would make sure to take me to see my sister and brother. So I was never estranged with my sister and brother because we were very close over the years. And as I started driving, of course, I'm still going to see my big sister. She had her first apartment and things like that. So I would stay connected. But I remember her taking me over for the weekend. And my grandmother was a you not spend a night at nobody's house type of woman, okay? So it was mainly family and that one best friend that I have. I didn't spend the night over. My grandmother would say Tom, Dick, and Harry. How so she was very selective with that. And as a mom, I thank her for that as well. I thank her for that protection, that guidance, you know. But I just remember her taking me. I'll have all my she'll send me with some food. She would send me, and I remember her going through her purse, y'all. I don't care if it was an after school ball, if it was a performance. My grandmother would make sure I had some type of cash in my pocket. And if she didn't have much to give, she would give me a little $10 bill. She would give me something to be able to have, so I'm not just somewhere with no money. So now I find myself, of course, being that same mom, peeling off some cash out of my little purse like my grandmother all over again, y'all. It's so funny when I think about it. Now I can laugh at it, but then you don't know that they're planting a seed within you. And y'all, that one dot, now look, there's no filter on this live. I'm telling y'all that NARS in both products, even the highlighter that I just used, the concealer, is NARS. Shout out to NARS. I need to reach out to them for some kind of collab, because I mean, I have every makeup you can think of too, from Dior to Saint Laurent because I'm trying to find the right shade. But I go back to the NARS, y'all. But I need to be using these. And really too, with makeup, for my makeup women out there, y'all know it depends on the season. In summertime, my skin is darker. In the wintertime, I'm a little bit lighter. So I'm having to, hey, good morning, y'all, the ones that are just joining. And y'all let me know, like I said in the comments, if y'all want to see more of these makeup mornings and talks too. But yeah, my grandmother would peel off that cash, y'all, to make sure I had some to take with me wherever I was going. So make sure your children have something, if they need a little cash. And like I said, it don't have to be a lot. My grandmother, if it was $10, she would give me 10. If she could spare 20, she would give me 20. You know, so remember, I sprayed before. Remember, I told you setting spray before, during, and after. So I'm just using a little setting spray to set my eyes. And I love to do the highlighter underneath the eyes, along the bridge of the nose, and a little bit on the forehead. It just make you look refreshed, that refreshing feeling and look to you. And y'all know we moms, we need every refreshing look and tip that we can. So you see nothing too drastic. And then the bridge of the nose, we're just dabbing. Dab, dab, dab. So I make sure my kids, you know, are prepared for whatever it is they're doing. And I thank my grandmother for being that to me and showing me that part of motherhood, you know, because remember, we only know what we know. And it's not that it's right or wrong if your mom didn't show you. Remember, your mom probably only knew what she knew. And now, Lord, I sympathize with moms now. Like, it's so much that we go through. We're still beyond our mom hat. We still are wearing just our woman hat, right? Chasing our dreams, trying to find the balance of chasing our passions individually while momming and making sure that everything is covered. And if you're a single mom, you got the weight of everything on you, you know? So it just depends. So I'm going back. Remember, before, during, and after. So I'm going to cover up my lashes a little bit, y'all. There we go. And y'all know I'm going to be extra. So I'm going to bust out the fan. But, you know, making sure that our kids are prepared, because remember, they're watching what we do. So, you know, in the morning, I already got my children off to school. I normally am ready before them, normally, because remember, I told y'all, get up. I don't care if it's an extra 30 minutes. You know, if you can get your hour before them, you on a roll. But if you can at least get up 30 to 20 minutes before the kids and kind of get yourself going, they're seeing like, oh, mama got up and stood on business. Mama got up and did, you know, her big one. Let me get up and do mine. You know, so they're watching, even if you don't think they're watching, trust me, because here I am. I wasn't just at the bathroom watching my grandmother do her makeup, and not her makeup. Y'all so know my grandmother wasn't a makeup woman. Tiana, you good? Mommy love you. And my baby, y'all. So she wasn't a makeup woman, but I just remember her doing, my grandmother loved Ambi. So she was an Ambi woman. And she would get in there and do her Ambi soap. She would go follow up with her Ambi skincare cream. And y'all, I'm telling you, my grandmother in her 80s, wrinkle wear. Like, really. So this is Fenty, y'all. And it's called the Matchstick in the color Ebony. But I like to go in with this one and kind of actually do that contouring on my face. So, I'm going to apply it to my hand too, just like I did the makeup. So I give me a nice little area to work with. And for my cheeks, I love this brush. And I don't know when it started peeling, so y'all don't judge me. I ain't throwing it away until it don't work, okay? We're not wasting money, okay? We're gonna use it until we can't use it no more. So I'm going to transfer it onto my brush, which you can't see it though, but I'll do that. And then to find those cheekbones, which I have really prominent cheeks. So y'all know to suck in. And it's going to give you the outline of your cheek. So I go right into that groove. And then from there, which I don't want it being the line being too wide. So I like to actually kind of brush like going up. I want it to brush up instead of down. So I'm kind of like blending it a little bit. And then I come back the opposite way too, because I don't want a harsh line. And I keep that little smile sometimes. And I need to blend that stuff a little bit more. So I go back with my brush that still have that one drop on there. That's all it took, y'all. And then I love to use like I always keep like a makeup wipe too, to be able to wipe off the makeup on my hand, and then I wash it. But take it and clean the back of my hand. But you see, it just give a little bit more dimension to my cheekbones. So that's all I do with that. And y'all, this is my everyday look too. This is exactly the look that I do. And normally when I apply my makeup, my mole is covered. I have 2 moles. So, woman hack, take your liquid eyeliner, and then I go back with a steady hand and bring the color back to my moles, because it's covered up with makeup. So all right, the moment of silence. Y'all, do they still do moment of silence in school? Y'all remember that? They did moment of silence, and we used to do prayer in school. They done took all that stuff out, y'all. All right, so this is pretty much my morning face. There's one more thing actually that I need to do. Well, two things that I'm gonna actually show y'all. So I like to go in with my translucent powder. And there's normally two shades of the translucent powder. There's kind of like the white one, and then you have more of the brown pigmented one. A translucency. This is more of a rich color. I use the richer color normally if I want to kind of highlight more underneath my cheeks, which I don't use this one a whole lot. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So it just depends on how I feel. But for sure, I like to use the translucent one underneath the eyes and above the forehead because I don't like to look super shiny and stuff. So, and then remember, look, that top is cracked, but baby, we're gonna keep using it because it has nothing to do with the powder inside of it. So I normally take it and I use a very small beauty blender on this one. And I just dab. Tap off the excess so you don't just have it falling all over your face. And I like to, I used to put more of it on. Now I kind of go right just into the crease of the eye, down the bridge of the nose, and the forehead. And then I'm gonna let it sit and, or what they say, bake for a little moment. So while I do that, so that's pretty much how I apply it, y'all. I don't put too much on. And then, like I said, this one is just to help you not look super shiny. Some people will put it all under here or long. I am not ripping the wrong way this morning, so I ain't trying to do the most, okay? But I just want to have a little effort and intention, makeup routine. You know, put a little, you remember, y'all know, if y'all follow me, what do I say? You feel how you look. So put that effort. If you over there feeling, y'all know, you'd be like, me, I ain't feeling myself today. Get up, I promise you, if you get up and do your hair a little bit, get up and put on a little makeup. If you're a makeup woman, if not, okay, that's fine. But get up and put on some clothes, do your hair. You're gonna feel better. You're gonna feel how you look. And y'all do make sure, y'all know we gotta make sure we use our deodorants now. Let's see. Sorry, y'all, gotta replying to a message, my baby. So, oh, and y'all, I love Lumi products. So, y'all, I am a Lumi woman. So, Lumi, I'm about to reach out to them because I stand by their products, y'all. When I tell you the body wash, the Lumi body wash, the Lumi deodorant, baby, sweat wear, like odor, what odor? There's none. So products that are, these are acidified body wash. The body wash, where is it? I do have it. Let me go get it for y'all. I love y'all enough to be giving y'all all the hacks, okay? So Lumi is an acidified body wash. So remember, this is tackling bacteria on the skin that causes odor. So Lumi body wash is so good, and y'all, it takes a small amount. And when I say it lathers, so Tan is recommending Lumi all day, all over, okay? And I love the Lumi deodorant, so I'm going to be applying that as well. So I've already let it bake on my face. I always say I let it sit for just a moment. Remember, it's a setting powder. So after I do that, I'm going to go back with my brush. And remember, you're kind of like dabbing it in, but kind of off too. So I do like a motion of in and kind of away. In and away, in and away. See? Until it's pretty much gone and you don't see the powder. Bam! And that's how I do my everyday makeup. It's nothing super extravagant. I hope I don't look painted on. Remember, I've used one pump of the NARS foundation, literally. And this is the Macau color. And this is evidently one of the most popular shades. Because here in Atlanta, when I was in Houston, I didn't have a problem finding it and finding the shade that I needed. But for some reason, Atlanta, this stuff be out. So the lady in the store was like, tip, order it online. So order it online. And y'all know I normally like to keep two. And there's another one by NARS that I love. I have it somewhere because y'all know I'm a woman that's going to have a backup. But that's how I do my makeup. And remember, I told y'all before, during, and after. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go back in again with my all-nighter, which I love the Morphe one too. I'm going to actually show y'all the Morphe one. I normally don't mix them, but I'm going to show y'all why I love the Morphe. Look at this size, y'all. I love, and this is, y'all can hear it. Actually, it's probably empty. Probably nothing will come out. But I love this one because it gives you more of a mist instead of like a spritzy spray. You know, so let's see if it come out. What y'all think? Is it gonna come in? Y'all, it's dry. I don't know. Look at God. Let me have, okay, look, it's coming out. But in a nice mist. So y'all, I love this. Actually, look. I need some more. I need to order some. But I start using this because I'm telling myself, Tan, instead of just ordering it, use what you have. And so before you go out. So I'm going to probably wait until I run out or get a little bit lower on this one. Then I'm going to replenish both. But I love both of those products. When I tell you it hold that makeup on, baby, that makeup ain't going nowhere. So I'm going to spray a little bit more. And bam, y'all know I'm going to be extra and have my fan. And bam, voila. But yep, I'm loving these morning makeup. So maybe I'll start coming on morning with y'all with the morning skincare. I'll probably start with the skincare with y'all and go into our makeup looks and have our talk. But I'm loving it. But this is my makeup face for the day. And also, I like to eat with my braids, y'all. I'm learning to style them and things like that. Honestly, I haven't been, I told y'all, in twists in like 4 years in twists. But I love them. And I even love the little brown shade, trying to stay true to the cold, but still give myself a little oomph. And I'm on my color wave now, y'all. So I've been loving the color here. Stepping outside of the box, you know, trying different things. Love the chit chat. Yes, y'all, I'm gonna do it more. I'm gonna come on. Remember, we've been doing our live sessions we were doing in the evenings, but I'll probably come on and do that morning message and chit chat with y'all. But I like to use edge control. So for my edge women out there, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know and drop the tea on the edge control that I have been turned on to myself, and I swear by it. Basking leather, y'all. I'm telling you, this edge control is not going to be flaky. You know, it smells like a fruit roll up, like a fruity. I love it. But it's not going to be flaky, and it's going to hold those edges down until God come down and say, release them edges. So I just put a little bit, not a whole lot, but y'all know I like to slay and lay my baby edges. So I'm not going to just slay and lay my baby's edges. I'm going to make sure my edges are looking decent too. So that's what we're doing. So I like to, with these braids, I just like to pull them back, y'all. I don't be doing nothing. I don't be doing the most, y'all know. So I just pull them back so I can see these edges, y'all. Pull them back. There we go. And that's pretty much how I like to wear my hair. It's all sticking up in the back. So I'm just gonna tuck it down. There we go. There we go. Now we cooking. All right, and then I'm gonna take my, and y'all go back and make sure that it's not pulling my hair too tight. So what I'm doing right now is loosening them edges. You know what, y'all, basking leather is not easy to find on doggone in the store. I don't know why, because it's too good to not be in every store. But you can find it on Amazon for sure. So I get them from Amazon. It's on my Amazon storefront too, y'all, which I need to post a link. I'll have it on my community on my feed too today, so I'll post a link. But definitely this one, y'all swear by it, which I don't have a whole lot of edges to just show y'all how to bedazzle these guys. But, you know, like I said, I ain't leave much out of my braids. Y'all pray for me. But the little bit of edges I do have out, and literally look how much I have on my hand, y'all. So it's not even a lot. So I like to go on and just kind of dabble on along the hairline, like so, and then making sure we close it back. And I'm the type, my kids know I don't want to see the stuff all dirty around the edges. I don't want to see nothing inside of my our edge control. So we're keeping everything nice and neat and clean. So after I do that, I go back with the edge brush. We'll go with this one. And I like, when I do my edges, it's a finger and comb combination and mix to get them done. So I like to brush down. Actually, I don't have enough edge stuff there. I'm gonna come a little bit closer. Okay, there we go, some edge, some hair out. So I like to take it, and then I kind of swoop with my hand, and my finger kind of pushes it down to kind of smush the edge control and the product kind of into the hair too. So I'm pushing down and around. Like I said, I'm not doing nothing major. And when I do this one, to give that more like soft hair look. Then we're gonna do a little bit of these, y'all. They braided every piece of hair, like really, ladies. But I just try to make sure that I'm not wearing anything. And y'all know I love my little scarves, head scarf. I've always been a head scarf woman. So I be trying not to have it too tight, especially like directly on the hairline. But, you know, just something minor, nothing major. And bam, that's how we do it. And where did you get the brush from? The beauty supply store too. These are normally at the counter, but these will be on my Amazon storefront. So I'll post a link as well in my community section for y'all. Cause I just love y'all that much. And remember, y'all, it's a sisterhood and motherhood. So we're gonna be dropping the gems and sipping our tea together, and this year accomplishing our goals. And remember, we start our mornings off with intention, with prayer, giving thanks. Thankful for another day, y'all. I got up this morning. I pray. Y'all, pray for my kids. I pray over my home. I pray for y'all. So when I post my prayers that I share with y'all, I say everyone that engaged with the prayers, y'all, I literally say, Lord, hear their heart. You know, hear their cries, hear their needs. And y'all know we just got to trust and believe. But yes, and y'all, I just have on just even the look of the day. Why not? Step back, Tan. Get back. Let us see. So I bought Tiana some of the Ed Hardy sets, and when I saw my baby, I was like, that looks so comfortable. And I know I'm not a woman that have a lot of like matching sets. So, because I normally wear like jeans and boots and different little dressy things. But since being home and back in Atlanta, I find myself wanting to be more comfortable. And then it's colder here than in Texas. So I just be wanting to be on the go. So this is just a Ed Hardy two-piece set, the jacket and the pants. And I just have a literally like tank top underneath it. And I bought it when it was on sale. And they still have like that little Christmas holiday sale too. So it's like, I want to say like 15% off or something like that. So I think the top was like $40, 40 something dollars. The pants were like 40 something or 38 something. Something like that for the set. But just the material is nice and thick too. So the pants have like a little design on the back, which is super cute. And I have some Uncloud mom shoes that are comfortable and lightweight that I'm wearing with it. And just pair it with my jacket. I'm going to go run some errands today. Oh, I need to put on my necklace. Oh, no. Where's my necklace? I must have put it in. Oh. Y'all weren't going to tell me that my necklace is on. Y'all, oh my goodness. I had it on the counter and I was like, I'm gonna put it on, but I clearly already put it on. Like, Tan, are you looking at yourself? Yes, I'm okay, I promise. Mom brain, hey. But that's the look of the day, y'all. And then as far as perfume, if y'all stay right there, I'm gonna show you what perfume, y'all, I swear by. And if you start using it, I'm telling you, people are gonna be flocking to you. They're gonna be following their nose and it's gonna lead right to you. So hold on, let me go get that perfume, y'all. All right, y'all hear me? I'm not going far. All right, I'm back. So this is the Cherry by Kate Spade, y'all. If you know, you know. And let's just say that this is my second bottle. And y'all know what I say. And y'all probably think I'm lying. Tan, you say you got two of everything? Hold it out. I love this one so much, y'all. And like I said, this is my second bottle. And you see I'm already down to like the bottom. So hello. I had to go get the set. Like, I love the set because you're gonna get a little bit more for your buck. You're gonna get the travel size, you're gonna get the lotion, and another bottle. But this show you how much I love this scent, y'all. I'm not joking. If y'all, I wish this was a way for y'all to smell through the TV, the phone, however you looking at this right now, y'all. But I swear by it. And let me show you how to put on perfume though, because this is an art to it. And there's a different way to put it on if you're going just out for the day and if you're going out for the night. So there's two different ways. I'm gonna just show you the daytime, okay? So my perfume, I love to start at my wrist, right? So that's as you, hey, how you doing? You're reaching, they smell that beautiful scent, the aroma that is just, beaming from your body, okay? So definitely the wrist, dab, dab, get in there and it's gonna still be wet and I let it dry into the skin. From there, we know we're going to do the décolleté area, which is the chest, baby. And then that little glimmer y'all see, I like to put like oil. I'm a vitamin E woman all day. So, and I'm doing that because it didn't spray all the way, y'all. But yes, I normally give it, there's more of a strong spray to it. So you see that it's on there, y'all. And I let it dry into the skin. So those next areas, when you have to greet and hug people, ladies, we're going to spray right there by the jawline, right here. Yes, we'll let it drip. So when you are saying, hey, how you doing? Y'all, we smell good. If you're going here, baby, they're going to smell it. Then we got our body. Now we got to spray our body. And yes, it's a lot, okay? But the smell is not overbearing. This one just settles down into a nice, sweet, it is so, y'all, I can't even describe it. It's like a sweet smell. And it just smells so good. And if you have a dress, my grandmother was the woman that I learned to spray perfume from now. So again, your wrist points. And ladies, the back of the hand. Don't forget the back of the hand. Let it dry. So the back of the hand, anytime you move your hand across somebody, they should be smelling. They should be following the scent, okay? So we're definitely going to do the back of the hands, the wrist, the décolleté area. Remember, we're going to do kind of right along the jawline, right by the ear, right in here. Let it dry. Remember, I don't do a whole lot of rubbing in. I may transfer, but let it dry into your skin. See, my chest is still drying in. And then, ladies, yes, we're still going to spray below. Now, that is not to mask anything. We sit every little thing that we do, baby, you're going to smell the perfume. So we're still going to spray. Yes, so those are my tips on spraying that perfume. And I'm going to have to show you the nighttime application when I'm getting dressed at night. So I'll be doing a live. I will do that when I do a night one. But that is my morning look, y'all. Thank y'all for being on live with me. And I guess I'm going to be doing some morning lives like this, getting my makeup look for the day and outfit of the day with y'all. So, do y'all want to see the shoes that I'm wearing? Let me know real quick in the comments. I'll go run and grab them for y'all. Let's see. I'm going to grab the shoes anyway. So, y'all hold on. Don't go anywhere. Hold it thought. Y'all probably still hear my voice. I'm not going very far. Grabbing the shoes. I'm coming right back. And I'm coming back. You can probably hear my voice getting closer and closer and closer. And I'm back. So the shoes are blue. And again, these are the On Clouds. And y'all, I have definitely been a designer shoe woman forever, ever, and ever. But let me tell you, lately, I'm going for comfort. Comfort, style, as long as those bad boys are clean. So I'm all for a comfortable shoe. That is that mom life. I'm on the go. So these are the shoes that I'm wearing. And y'all, I'm still very sore for my workouts. But I'm going to just show y'all the whole look. So they're navy blue, just like the outfit. And yeah, I was like, man, when I saw the outfit online and I purchased it, I didn't even think with these shoes in mind. But y'all, I have enough shoes. But I was like, you know what? Do I go designer shoe or do I go comfort? Y'all, I be going for the comfort shoes all day. And these are not cheap shoes. The On Clouds are so lightweight, like literally, y'all. I'm trying not to touch the bottom of them, but so lightweight. I love these shoes. So my Disney mom walking parade, whatever it is, I'm wearing the On Cloud. So this mama go for comfort. And y'all know when you get to have little kids, especially if you used to be like a heel woman, you like, you know what? I definitely need to go for comfort. If you're carrying a car seat, baby bag, all of that stuff, so you go through these seasons as moms. You be like, okay, definitely not that shoe. Definitely need this vehicle. Definitely need this. Everything should kind of align. But y'all, yep, this is my look of the day. Nice, comfortable, ready to run my errands. It has a little hoodie on it. And this is so tan style. Like, I'm going to be comfortable. I'm going to be me. And I'm going to get it done. And I'm going to make sure I put on my Lumi deodorant, y'all. So, y'all know how we do. Making sure. We got to make sure this mom likes that. We got our deodorant. So, I'm going to just make sure I put that on. And then I'm done, y'all. Alrighty. Yes, sir. What they say? Yes, sirski. And voila. This mom is ready for her day. All right, y'all. So I'm going to see y'all on the next one. And I will be doing these more because I enjoy this. I can't even tell you how much I enjoy it, and I appreciate y'all time. So make sure y'all let me know, too. There's different things that you'll want to see, whether it's skincare, outfit of the day, whatever it is. Let me know. This is our community, and that's what we're doing. But have a good day, y'all. I'm praying for y'all. Pray for me. And see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.